Who else is making that sound?
You sound like a 2-year-old in like fucking nursery, just like making random noises.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Which one of you was making that sound?
It's the Scottish guy above me. That sounded wrong. It was the guy
flying to
on the
London
camera
tomorrow.
upstairs.
Well, I was like, well, I've got this toy car. This is the only thing I have. So what else can I do? But
Oh, little boy's got his toy car. Little boy.
Evan, you're saying that with a face like that? Shut up, sir.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Evan, sir, we will have none of that here.
We don't do that here.
No, we don't do that here. It's true. We absolutely don't do that here.
It's all right, Jason. At least I don't look like I've just walked into Pampers.
Has anyone seen Oppenheimer? No, not yet.
Nope.
But I've heard it is really good. Malika! Hello, Stuart.
Go see it.
His birthday is in 2 days. Hell yeah.
Yes,
Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great time.
I humbly request that you go see Oppenheimer.
Look out! Anyway, everyone do your best look out.
Good.
3, 2, 1. Look out!
Again, no, look out! Too tall.
I love you, Stuart, dude. I love you, Stuart.
Don't worry, shit. We'll be getting a whole load of that tomorrow.
Is there any more coffee?
Whack.
He's getting a whole lot of what tomorrow, Evan?
Hey, Tristan.
No, the look out.
Yeah, hang on. I didn't even hear that last part. What did you say, Evan?
Yeah.
Like when he's walking in the road, like he has to always say look out.
When he's walking in the road, Evan.
Sounded very interesting, Evan. Very interesting.
Your mind just somewhere else, man. Like.
I am Optimus Prime. And for 2 years, I've been dealing with this guy's spiel. And it's worth it. And it's absolutely worth it. Welcome, everyone, to another stream. I didn't even do the welcome because I was so caught up in all the memes. Welcome to another little stream. The celebrations continue. They will continue into a next Sunday as well. We're back to regular streaming on Sundays again. And, 2 years. It's crazy. I was looking through some old footage yesterday, and I was like, Jesus, we all look so young. Like in those earliest streams, I was like, we look young as hell. Like Evan, you look like, no offense, you look like a little baby. I look like I was fresh out of school. You know, RJ looks like a toddler. Christian, I'm not entirely sure. Noah looks like we've adopted him. Yinko looks like a cool uncle at the barbecue that's always doing the magic tricks and the jokes. And then Danny looks like that fun uncle that just is vibes, you know. But that's 2 years have flown by.
Me and Noah are only like 15 when this started. Look how young we are.
I know, it's mad. You're like the little bros of the group. You're the little bro.
And now we're almost adults. So
yeah, it's mad. It's crazy.
You are almost adults.
I mean, yeah, but you know, I'm gonna just take this bandana off. Actually, I'm gonna put the lovely old school hat.
Oh, it's returned. It has returned.
It has returned. I found it today.
Too damn early, man. We're 4 months too early for that hat.
We're 4 months too early. Oh, yeah, of course it'll bring bad luck. Well, I mean, in regards to pop culture, Catholic
then we're 4 months too late.
All right. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Everyone give a massive welcome to Adam. This guy.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, look at that mug. Put that mug to camera. Put that mug to camera. You remember when you first made that mug? Look at all that with all our logos.
Evan, you need to get that updated, by the way.
You need to update that, man. Adam.
Yeah, I ordered this and designed it the day before you joined. I was like, this could not have been worse timing.
We need to get
and we got Danny.
What's going on? What's going on, people?
I've also brought back a little, you know, like the little subheadings here. I'm still a fan of my one. I'm just here. So I won't get fired. I think it pretty much. Sensei, what's up, dude? I think it pretty much fits the it fits the vibe. So, Danny, read out that lovely list, sir. Now, it has been tweaked, but that's because I got to get an early night in tonight. But the celebrations continue into the next week's stream. Alas, Danny, Captain.
I mean, I'm kind of like on, how can I say it? Put me like in a weird spot. Because I thought you just want to talk about your top 5 moments, or we could just do the normal list. It's up to you.
Top 5.
Top 5. Okay. top 5 guys.
Pretty much just your top 5 moments across the spread of the Kings of Pop Culture streams over the last couple of years. Don't worry if you missed one. And anyone who's watching who is a king who isn't here right now, get your ass in the stream. I don't know what you're doing if you're not here. And you still have time next week as well. So there's always going to be a lot of time. Adam, sir, would you like to kick us off?
Yeah, sure.
Before we go any further, I just want to say how grateful I am for this little squad that has been assembled here, because over the years, I always wanted a gaming squad. I've got one. I always wanted a bunch of people that I could hang out with and talk shop, where I could be talking about Spider-Man 1 minute, and then I could be talking about football the next, and then I could be talking about Whataburger, Danny, and then I could be talking about, I don't know, how Scotland is crazy
the best country in the world. We've got the national animal that's a unicorn. Come on.
Funny joke.
Yeah,
that's true. When's the real opinion starting?
So there's a bunch of variety here. You know, it's not just the traditional hello, welcome to nerd stuff. We are the new age nerd, which is pretty cool. Rodney, what's up, dude? We're just reminiscing in a lot of old memories and old nostalgia. With that being said, Adam, kick us off with your lovely top 5, sir.
Well, I had so many hours to watch. I only got like 3 or 4. I couldn't actually get the whole 5.
Yeah, you went on a binge.
Yeah, dude. I was trying to go back because that's what I'm saying. I went so far back. I found out when I saw when I first joined.
Wow.
I was like, damn, man. I was searching for it.
This man went into the archives.
Oh yeah,
just
definitely.
watch my compilations. That would have made it so much easier.
Yeah, but the thing is with those compilations, Evan, is yes, they're very touching, they're very heartwarming, but your music in that is like blasting out the freaking.
It was one time, man.
Dude, it was like up to like 50. Like just dial the knob just to
legit.
Down.
If you played it through a subwoofer, the subwoofer wouldn't exist anymore. How loud it is, Evan.
I mean, it was so loud. I'm still hearing it.
Kings never die.
Right, so the first one, I completely forgot about this, but when I went back and watched it, I remember how great of a moment it was. It was a stream where we were all talking about Henry Cavill.
Oh, don't bring up.
Oh, no.
Cody comes in out of nowhere, and he's like, oh yeah, Henry Cavill is the best Batman. And we all just stop for a minute and go, wait a minute. And all just start bursting it with laughter. We're like, Cody, Henry Cavill Superman.
When he said that Henry Cavill will always be the best Batman, I'm like, dude.
Much love to you, Cody, bro.
Normie.
Hey, King,
Normie.
King, we've already done a stream on that. It's okay to be a normie. But anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
For me, I just found it funny because I completely forgot about that moment. I'm going back. I was sitting trying to find all the moments. I was using a big shout out to Stu that I know is watching. Thanks for all the timestamps because that actually helped out a lot.
Yeah, you know what? I will say this: no matter how many streams, I really appreciate you, Stuart, for putting timestamps in the comment section. Because there's been so many moments that happen where I'm like, man, I completely forgot that was said. I'm like, Stuart timestamped it. Oh yeah, that happened. It's hilarious. Yeah. I am Optimus Prime. There you go.
So second place goes to our main Texas man down at the bottom there, and that is the infamous Hawk's gonna catch that.
Oh man!
Hell now since you said that.
Legit, I was going through the streams again, and that was one of the other ones that popped out straight away. And I was like, oh my god, that is hilarious. Because you know, it's one of those things that. The best thing about our funny moments is a lot of them come off the cuff, and the fact that they're all so true makes it even better. So especially when
that's it.
It made it better. Oh crap! I've forgotten the rest. Oh well, I'll need my brain. My brain's just like
you have it written down.
No, you don't.
Didn't you have it written down like at all?
No, unfortunately, I couldn't find my book in time. I was looking and I couldn't find it. I'm gonna have to do it off the dome, and then my dome's let me down. Right. Right. I've got a call. I've got a call back to the last team. Right, Danny, you've got to take it over. The white guys have forgot. The white guys have forgot.
Oh no!
Oh, no, man.
All right, I guess I'll take over.
Him and
I guess
RJ
I'll
have said
take
that
over.
so many
The thing
times.
is, like, it's one of them kind of things where we're all sitting there thinking it. It's just a case of who's going to say it. And the best thing about the Kings of Pop Culture being a multicultural group is sometimes you can get away with some things only by proxy of those of people saying it that are not me. So yeah, because I still wouldn't say it. We know I wouldn't say things. We know because I ain't stupid. White, not stupid. But you know, yeah, I'm digging myself a hole.
To be fair, in my defense, I'm a different type of white. I'm Scottish white. It's not the same as just basic white. So,
Because
you know, yeah, not.
he's like,
he's like,
Evan's just like, I'm not listening to this. I'm
Leon, what's up, dude? Hey, you know, on a quick side note, Danny, do you remember when I was like, I'm switching to white energy?
Wow. Yes, I remember that one.
Shout out to the person who's watching who will also know that reference.
Damn it, Jack, I was drinking my tea.
Brown, what's up?
Oh man.
Long time, Brown. Carry on, Adam, as you were, son. As you were.
But see, that's the thing. Like, there's so many good moments, but like the one that last one that keeps sticking in my head is the one when we just ranted about Mitch for about an hour. Everybody just had shots taken into him. Everybody was having a great laugh, and it actually made it into Evan's compilation. So there you go, Evan.
Do you remember when Cody came in and said, "This is the bigger piece of dog shit," and then just left the stream, and he just didn't come back? Like that was.
Oh, dude, that was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
No, but
that was pretty good.
So that's about 3. I'm trying to think because my brain died on me. I hate having my brain, man. Let me think. Oh, it's the one where I think I sussed it out. You see that stream where we all were just like randomly like talking, and then all of a sudden we heard the fart sound effect. I swear to God, it was TCK because when you watch it,
yeah, we've worked it out. There's actual sources that confirm this on the stream. We've actually
said Scots wear blowpipes. That's bagpipes, no blowpipes. What do you want about?
Exactly. Look at the chat.
I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. That's bait. I'm not reading that.
All right, I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
If you're gonna source something, get it right. Like.
Oh, that's one other thing. That's another highlight for the stream. You see, if you go back and look at all the headers that we all had, it's all funny because they all fit together most of the time.
Yeah. Do you remember when I don't know if you guys remember it well, but do you remember when we all gave ourselves Marvel characters, and I was dubbed as Nick Fury just because like I assembled everyone. Yeah. I was like, hey, I'm Nick Fury when he was white.
The classic Nick Fury.
His original interpretation was white.
David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Yep.
David Hasselhoff.
Me and Cody are in competition for who's Kevin Costner now. Anyway, that's the latest type of
Yeah.
To be
Come
fair,
on, man. So are we gonna really watch The Bodyguard at least once? Like I highly recommend I watch.
Danny, would you like us to watch The Bodyguard? Would you like me to add that to the list?
Listen, it's actually a good murder mystery though. Like I'm just saying.
What's the main name of the main song again?
I will always love you.
I will always love T.
Evan, it's your national anthem.
What? I didn't even hear what you said.
I said, Evan, it's your national anthem because they said, I will always love tea, and you've always got like a cup of tea in the middle.
Oh man.
Oh no!
Carry on, brother. Any man.
God.
What the hell happened to the energy that carry on there, Adam?
I know, why does this is happening a
in
lot
that one
more.
stream, it just went completely silent. It's like,
like, I'll never forget when it happened on that stream where everyone was talking and then it went dead silent and we're all looking at each other like,
Who the fuck's going to speak?
exactly.
what happened there?
It's okay to have awkward silences.
And then
And then everybody goes.
It's okay to have
it's weird. No.
It's okay to have awkward silences. Your body needs a break for a couple of seconds, and then you can bring it back up. That's what I always
Danny
learn.
has to go second because
Oh God!
wow, yeah,
You just had to bring it
I
up.
said older joke, and if the viewers know, they watch the stream, so they know it wasn't said by a white person, so it's okay.
Wow.
Where are we? Evan's babysitter. Good grief! Where are we at in your Where are we at in your list, sir?
the chaotics took over.
Don't worry. Me and Stu will be your babysitters from Monday to Friday. So just
Oh, hey, carry on with the list. You two can scrap when you're down here. Carry on, Adam.
Right. Oh, I'm dying here. Right. I'll give you one of my favorite moments as a viewer as well. Before I was kinged, right? Ironically, as I remember.
Wait, before you were kinged.
Yes, very much. Ironically, one of my favorite moments was whilst watching it was just like watching the dynamics. Like the one thing I've noticed that, like, especially as it's went on and since I've joined, the dynamics of everyone's changed. Like at first, there was like it was like people had their own individual role. Now it's all like gelled well together, and everybody like does a mixture of everything. I think so. I think that's one of my other favorite memories is watching used back then, because it was funny because he's always said stuff I agreed with, and then I would like to sometimes make a wee joke in the comment, and then all I would see is Jacob look at the comment then die and like, I can't put that on the stream.
my personal highlight of the whole thing. Just gonna plug my laptop in before it dies.
Right, so I'm done now because my brain is literally drawing a blank now. So
brilliant stuff. All right, Mr. Manister, you're up next.
All right, so I'm just gonna say this: I have gone through literally everything to even narrow this down because I've got
Jesus Christ,
25 moments on here, and I've somehow.
Wait, whoa, sorry, what?
No, listen, let me finish.
Wait, rewind. I said 5.
No, let me finish.
I went through the archives. What is this?
No, let me finish.
25.
No, I've got 20. I've narrowed it down to
26.
I've narrowed it down to 5, but it took me about an hour and a half because I wanted to watch all these moments and everything just to.
God,
yeah, but because there's so many memories and moments.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pick one when there's so many choices. That's what she said. But yeah, it was really tough, but I've narrowed it down to 5 moments, and these are all on-stream moments as well. So yeah, don't worry. There's a whole collage of off moments, off-stream moments.
I'll let Evan cook.
So number 5, it was when Hayden Sosberg joined the stream.
That was 5, a moment.
And we all went mad and. Because that was like,
do you know how gratifying that was? Was that on my channel or was that on?
Yeah, that was yours. Yeah.
Do you know how gratifying that was? Because he appeared on everyone else's, and I only ever got troll accounts and stuff. So to have the actual Hayden Schloss, but I was like, oh my god, yes,
yeah,
finally.
Yeah, because I've had John twice, and Jacob's missed both of them and got really mad. That was yeah.
Well, yeah, because it was always the times I couldn't make it, and then I woke up to a slew of messages of like, hey, Hayden appeared in the. Yeah.
I remember the one time you left. It was a Christmas quiz stream I did, and you left for 2 minutes. Hey, John joined, and then you got really mad after, and then just it was hilarious. But like that's a moment for you. Like that's sort of why I put it down because it's what you've worked towards, and it was, and also for all of us as well because this is what the streams were about. And to know that the creators are watching, it meant a lot for all of us, and especially for you, Jacob. So that's why I put it down.
Oh yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. So the next one was when I was going on a little rant. Cody spat out his drink. Is there any more coffee? And I was going on a rant about.
It was what you were saying, and it was the fact that I played this
Drink more
clip.
coffee.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize, and he went. But I didn't realize he actually done it until after I rewatched.
That's the thing. I never did either. I was oblivious to it. But
he had his little ludicrous moment from Class 6.
I was on a rant about someone, and that happens. That was go on, Danny. You've taken part of it as well. But yeah, that was hilarious. And then the next one was the season 4 trailer reaction when literally we went mad. It was on Cody's channel, so Cody was there, RJ was there, TCK was there.
I woke up to a slew of messages from work. All I heard from RJ was Jacob, and like from all of you guys going, "Oh my god, wait till you watch that trailer, bro."
No, like TCK was literally standing up during the trailer. It was hilarious. Then Chris was there, Darius was there, and then we screamed after it. It was just brilliant. That was the start before No Way Home, and then there was season 4. It was Christmas, New Year, great times.
That's awesome.
And then the next one, little shout out to Danny here. When I was saying that I was so hyped for season 5, I said season 5. I can't wait for season 5, and it needs to hurry the fuck up. Danny went, "Wow, sir, you need some soap in that mouth." And then
you need some soap in that mouth, and you still do.
Yeah, and then Yinko brought out some super glue just after Danny said it. It was like,
and just like some super glue. I'm like, this man had super glue just on decks, ready to use.
With Yinko, yeah. I mean, you never know, but yeah, that was funny. It was just there, at the time, and yeah, this last one for me is probably apart from the oatmeal stream, this was absolutely hilarious.
Oh God, Brown, we do not mention that name.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. Well said.
Yeah, that was old times, but yeah, we don't.
No.
Do you remember? Hang on, just quickly go. Do you remember when he was moaning about that girl on the stream?
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
And then Danny was like,
it was irrelevant to everything we were talking about. I was like, oh my God, it's not relevant.
I know. He was like, oh, fuck you. Yeah, I can't repeat what you said, but yeah, that.
It's not relevant. It's like, I would call my boys. I'm like, dude, chill.
Oh, and then Abbas.
Hello.
Oh, do you remember he was on Cody's show? He was like Michelle Pfeiffer's cow.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was random. And then Cody's face was like, oh, I don't know who that is.
And he was like, who's Michelle Pfeiffer? And then he's like trying to hold him.
I was kind of, all right, Cody, I'm not defending you on that one.
Or was that part of it? I mean, we never know because that was hilarious. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was it as well. Yes, I remember that. Oh, don't even.
Dear God, that was just.
You see, just because you have an opinion,
that was a 2 + 2 = 5 opinion right there.
Yes.
2
+ 2 = stupid.
Yeah, and the best moment I
don't know this thing with pop culture lore
was we was on Cody's.
We've got Evan as the scribe.
Yeah, we was on Cody's channel and we was doing our wants and don't wants for season 4, and we were talking about it in a brief moment of silence, and then Yinko just let one out, a wet, greasy fart just came out of nowhere, and then RJ and Jacob were like had this look on their face, and then we all just went. Oh,
well, because it's that moment of where, like, you don't want anyone to think it's you. So I looked at the
exactly,
camera
and we all put our hands up like that as well when we used to do that.
Right, everyone, hands up.
Hands up.
I didn't do it. Yinko.
Yeah, and it was so like determined it wasn't him, but it was like shit. It was we assumed it was him, and we've assumed it since. But yeah, that was, and then also Mike H in the same stream. That was their joint. That's a
Man,
joint
Mike
one.
H in the chat. Cody.
Yeah.
Cody, you legend. Solid list, son. Solid list.
Yeah, that was.
Now I know that not every king is present at the moment. But in next week's stream, I'm definitely happy for you to like what you guys can do. Is maybe not necessarily expand on the top 5 of you that you've already said, but maybe just say these were the 5 that I said, and then
I might just change. I might change the list just to give the other 5 or something that I couldn't change.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, as I said the other day, like the whole 2 years has been one memory anyway. So to even choose
Evan,
5,
sir, you really summed it up with that one line. If I had merch, I would put that on a shirt. 2 years, because now
I mean, we have got merch.
No, but now you've created a tagline forever. So when we reach 3 years, it'll be 3 years, one memory. Like that's a bar. Like that's. I want to get. If I got a tattoo, like I'd be like, yeah. Mike H.
Yeah.
But yeah, brilliant list, brother. Brilliant list.
Thank you,
Danny. Now I gotta say,
yes, sir.
You read out yours, bro. Can we all raise a massive toast in the chat to my boy Danny right now? Because everyone in the chat, I want to see pint emojis. Adam, Evan, raise a glass. Raise a glass.
I've only got
how we're doing it, Mr. Watkins. It's happening. Raise a glass, or a drink, or a beverage of whatever's disappeared. Keep it non.
I've just got deodorant, so.
Yeah. I raise a pint, Danny.
What the? It's going straight.
Oh, you can't put that on there, man.
Evan, get that off camera. Get it off camera. Get it off.
Demonetization, Evan.
How's that? Look, I'm raising a pint.
Thank you for bringing apple juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah, it's the new flavor.
Oh, any beer as well, and you pick the wife.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, I just
No, it's
realised
the only one.
what-
It's the only one that's in the fridge. That's
Adam,
why.
you know. You know.
I mean,
You know.
I've got cores out there, but it's too far to get it.
Anyway, the point was we're raising a toast to Danny because for 2 years, this man took it upon himself to construct lists for the streams when I didn't even do that. He introduced structure and he introduced a way of keeping it flowing and consistent for the last 2 years, regardless of how inconsistent it gets on stream. This man right here was the first person who, and he still does it to this day. No one asks him to, no one pays him for it. He still willingly goes out of his way to put a list together for us to stay on track and make sure that we're maximizing the most amount of time on stream each and every week. And I've got to be honest, Danny, you're like the older brother of the group, and you take a lot of shite from the rest of us every stream.
Are you looking at me when you said that?
Hey, you know what I mean. And you're still here, and that I wholeheartedly appreciate. Because also, Evan, what the hell was... Evan, what was that? For God's sake. Stuart, did you see that? But I wholeheartedly appreciate it. And this whole thing, it doesn't, like, the idea of, like, even just having Hawk as a background here. I have backgrounds based on the list that you send, and it keeps it visually looking aesthetically pleasing with whatever it is that you're talking about. So appreciate you, Danny. So speaking of lists,
It's all good, man.
Your top 5's are great.
So my top 5, it's too many of you because y'all sometimes annoy the hell out of me, but I gotta keep it all up. So I guess my first one for number 5 would probably be you falling asleep on stream. That was fun. That was kind of funny, man. That man was like gone, like he was gone. Like I mean, like gone. Oh man,
I was out of the shadow realm. I was gone.
It's like out like a light. Like a light. Number 4.
Inside my DNA.
I say number 4. I think it's when Adam made his first appearance because when we were watching the Halloween, Halloween.
Adam, you had no better stream to enter on than that one.
I was like, because it was just me, you, RJ, and Chris, and then you just said this man was like texting. I was like, "What's he do? Like, what is he doing? What is he doing right now? Like."
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
And then like all I just hear is like this Scottish voice or whatever. I'm like, critical drinker? Nah, it's a like
We got a Scottish geezer.
And so like, you know, seeing Adam for the first time and like, you know, him just like, you know, just telling it like it is on like like each movie. And then you go into bed, and then we got so bored, we were just making fun of Halloween. It ends like that part was pretty funny.
I didn't actually mean to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I just ended up.
Was we boring you that much that you fell asleep?
The movie
it was just a horror.
It's that bad, Evan. Legitimately.
It's that bad.
The movie, yeah, the movie.
No,
we were there for about
as
an hour
I've
and a half.
as I've said before,
You weren't even there, Adam. What are you talking about?
Evan, hang on.
What was it, the Halloween End stream?
When you undo your whole trilogy in the third act,
I know.
it's a slap in the face. It's like no, it's like you've gone this far. We're gonna cuck you at the final whistle.
It's like you got this wannabe.
Cursed us with that word not long after that as well.
It's like this is how you knew it was bad. Where like the kid was like riding on a bicycle. It was like, wait, what? Oh God. Ugh, no, I don't like where this is going already. I'm not liking where this is going.
I wanted to bleach my eyes.
The one thing that made me realize it was going to be a really bad movie is that a 19-year-old looked like he was cosplaying a really shit Ghostbuster. Just being honest. Just being honest. He looked
Who are you
way
gonna
too old to
call?
be 19.
Not Michael Myers.
He looked too old to be a 19-year-old. I'm sorry.
I mean, was Michael Myers even in the movie? Anyway,
Right, going back. Go back.
We'll rip more into Halloween Ends in a bit.
Yeah. Number three. Of course.
Danny, we are over here, right? You know, we're not to your left. We are over here.
This is how I think, Evan. I'll let you have your moment. Let me have mine. Come on, man.
No, let him cook. I'm joking. I'm just saying.
Number three is definitely TC, my young Jewish friend TCK, like his Skittles rant with
old school.
with the Hulk and you know
like,
Thor.
So this movie looks like a giant pack of Skittles.
I was like, oh man, yeah, that was pretty funny. No, okay, number two. Dang, it's getting kind of hard. Number two. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. To the Yuri Boinka himself. We gotta shout him out for the Incredible Hulk rant. That was hilarious. That was some good TV right there. I thought that was pretty funny. And my final favorite moment was, of course, like, you know, shout out to my little homie RJ, the RJ mom thing. That was just hilarious. It was just random as hell. It was funny, man. So those are my top five. Those are my top five right there.
I love it. And the celebrations continue. We're not stopping here. Like even next week, for those who don't appear in this stream, they'll get a chance to say their top fives in the next week's stream as well. Because you know, this is just one of the things that I will say over these 2 years in solidness, Danny, is when we first started this venture, it was a different world we were in for all of us. You know, just for a bit of Kings of Pop Culture lore, if you will. Shout out to the comment earlier. It started with me, RJ, and Danny, and I was only working one job at the time. I didn't really have much else going for me. The world was in a different state. RJ didn't really have much going for him at the same time, and then Danny, you were still in a transitional kind of period.
Yeah.
And then we added Yinko. Darius was meant to join from the jump. It just took him like a while to join us, but Darius was always meant to be there from the beginning. And then Yinko operated as the guy in the chair. And also, let me just listen to my audio because I want to make sure that my audio isn't blasting your guys' ears. Does it sound good?
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
All
Sounds
good?
fine to me.
Does it sound good? Oh, perfect. Okay, I had to tweak it because I noticed in the last one it was kind of waning. And then when we approached No Way Home time and Cobra Kai season 4 hype was real, Batman hype was real, I was like, okay, let's bring together a bunch of people for the No Way Home trailer. So, you know, we had the six, like the core six on deck, and I was like, Evan, you're in this. But Evan, you were there, weren't you?
I wasn't there because I think I was away for the weekend.
Yeah, you were away for the
whenever it was.
weekend. You couldn't make it, but you were
But
like.
I was in the chat and everything.
Yeah, you were in the chat that day. Cody was with us. Shamoon was with us. And it was awesome. It was one of my favorite streams, like most favorite streams that we've ever done. Because we just sat there nerding out over Spider-Man for ages. And I was like, you know what? That's what this is all about. I've got a bunch of people I can talk to about the stuff that I really enjoy that don't make me feel ashamed to be a nerd. Like that's the other thing. And then, you know, as time progressed, you know, we had Chris in there as well. Me and Danny, we kind of, you know, we had this little we had this open discussion thing with a bunch of people once, and Chris came on, and we thought, you know what, he definitely offers a different flavor than what everyone's used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Serenity.
If we were Fast and Furious characters, Christian is Santos. You know, he's basically he's the jokester. You know, he's the one that will always make something freaking hilarious. And I tell you what, Evan, with Kings of Pop Culture Gaming, put it into motion, man. You got the keys, put the key in the ignition and drive that, because you got Chris, and he's funny, but we've got Adam as well as Scottish guy, and you got Stuart, and you got Shamoon, and you got RJ, and you got Cody, and you got me. That's an assortment of characters for gaming success. And then Adam, I'll let you carry on in a second, Evan. And then Adam came along, and Adam was like the one thing that we were missing. Just, you know, the Scottish guy, because I'm Scottish, but this guy's Scottish. Okay, like there's
he's from the motherland.
It's like you're English, but I'm more English than you, and it's like
I'm sort of, I'm not Evan, but I'm not Adam. Like,
yeah,
I'm
he's the perfect balance. This is the two extreme versions. Like Evan's like posh boy, I'm Scottish boy.
Honestly, like I accept it. I don't mind it. Like it's my culture, so you know, it's like I accept.
But I mean, I like it because, you know, it brings a level of sophistication to discussions. I like it, and each one of us, whenever someone's talking, you know who's talking the minute you hear their voice. Like, even if people hadn't tuned into us for so long, you know who's talking the minute you tune in. Like the minute you tune in. There's 20 people watching right now. Smash that like button, people. How many likes are we on right now? We are on 6 likes, and there's 20 of you. Smash that like button, people.
And if you don't, it's an act of war, and it demands an immediate response. But
Evan,
so
go on, then.
With like the that'll never get old. Hopefully run into him on Wednesday. But yeah, I was gonna say with like Adam, watch out. I was gonna say with the gaming and everything. Look out.
Few more likes and then we're at 10. Come on, people, smash that like button.
Yeah, I was just gonna say with like, let's get the podcast started and let's get like this gaming thing started, and we are like, you're on a roll. And then because like Cody and RJ have got their podcast, and then we've got the gaming that can happen. With, like,
and Danny and Adam, you guys have been relentless over there. Like, talk a little bit about that journey. And then Darius, the man, the mama.
Yes, Darius.
Talk a little bit about that journey.
Darius.
Adam and Danny, and then we'll look, Oreo.
Yes, it's back.
In a way.
Talk about the journey of that a little, like briefly, and then we'll
okay. Well, basically, it started off with like I was doing movie reviews or Blu-ray reviews on my own, and then I thought maybe I could ask people.
Danny loves his Blu-rays,
but I wasn't too sure about asking because I didn't want to be that guy. Like,
goddamn right.
Wait, hold that one up again, Danny.
What one was that? Was that Kill Bill?
One. It's One Punch Man.
Even better. But,
I'm pretty sure Stuart asked a question way back when. He said, "There you go, Danny. I'll let you answer it."
Danny question, mate. Have you read the issue? Yes, I did. It's good. It's good. Yeah, the new comic book that Young Ripper came out with is pretty good. Like I'm about to get number 2 either this week or next week. So like go support Eric July, Young Ripper. Real good artist, man.
Look at the Oreo here. This is great.
Oh man.
Yeah, so then obviously when it came to actually assembling with Danny, it just kind of happened because anytime we were doing a video, I just felt really good chemistry, and all of a sudden now there's a little thing in the works where we're just getting some things finalized, and then it will become an actual stable thing on its own. So just waiting for those
green bandana as well, man. Green Ranger vibes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were just like talking, like, we were just doing fun reviews or whatever. Like, our very, very first one is the cult classic, the guilty pleasure of superhero movies of Batman and Robin. That was pretty fun. So, and we just started to go from there, like Batman v Superman to some of the Star Wars trilogy and stuff like that. So, Jurassic Park. We got plenty of movies in the works and other reviews too, so we got some stuff in the works. So I'm gonna give it to these other two guys right over here.
Brilliant stuff. Everyone, give a welcome to Darius and Cody.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yo, Cody. Oh, I might have to wear my symbiote shirt now if you're wearing yours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it. Darius, we've been going through the top 5 moments over the last couple of years. If you want, you can touch upon that. Some of your favorite moments, your little moments over the last couple of years. Moments that stand out for you.
Where do I start? Jesus. I got a couple already on my list, Darius, if you want to think for a bit.
Yeah, you go ahead.
If you want to think for a bit, Cody, you can do yours. But hang on, Cody, just before you do, before you say anything.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a good
boys. Look at that. Let me remove the names quickly. Look at that. Look at this. Black suited Spider-Man, baby. Let me come to your level. There you go. Now we're in frame. There we go.
I'll do the king pose.
Love it.
So who's like literally the real Kevin Costner? Like who wins that title?
I mean, well, I don't know. It could go either way.
That's TBD right now, to be determined.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely more on that route than I am. I'm more of the other route. But yeah, carry on, Cody.
But yeah, before I get started, just Adam and Danny, I watch your guys' reviews. Every new one that comes out when I'm at work, I just throw it on and just listen to it. It is super entertaining. You guys got the personalities to bounce off each other. It's awesome, dude. You guys, the way you do it, I watch every episode as soon as it comes out.
Always a good listen.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, man. We're trying, man. We're trying.
Yeah, so I did cover a few of my top 5 moments with the Yinko fart last week.
Celebrations continue even into next week's stream because Cody, were you there at the part where this man said he had 25 moments?
I did catch that.
25?
So
it's because there's too many. I did dial it down, but it's just because there's too many moments. It was so hard.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, next week I'll probably change my list, like just to give the other ones. But
if we're counting offline stuff, that's even more.
Oh yeah, don't even start with
offline stuff. It's only like relevant to
what happens offline. Stays offline.
Let's just say that we will be canceled. There's no doubt about it.
Yes,
We-
we will.
we
I
will.
mean,
indeed.
Cody's already revealed one of them on the oatmeal
I
stream
don't-
this
I
time
just wanna
last
say,
year.
one of my
but,
favorite things that I've done is when I made this this backdrop here for all of us. I'm going to update it and make a brand new one because I know Evan and Adam, you want your images updated. But I really freaking love this backdrop.
Dude, I've got it as a face on my watch. Actually, wait, no. Where is it? Come on.
Go
when your
Power
watch-
Rangers!
Fuck. What? My watch is not being nice to me today. There you go.
Soft like- there you go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It keeps
Wait,
doing it.
go again?
Why does it keep
I saw it for like half a second. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I saw. You're good. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
Oh, and also, I'm the same thing. Same thing. I got the same thing as Evan.
Gotta have it.
Mhm.
Hide that.
Man,
So,
we
yeah, I
are some
know
badass nerds. But carry on, Cody.
I know I covered a lot of the funny ones last stream, but I put a few on my list that I thought were really good that were not just funny. Was the mental health stream. That one was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was great. That was a great stream.
We all brought our, just like, without going too personal, we all brought different things that we've struggled with, past and present, and just kind of contextualized it and put it on screen. It was really good.
I gotta say one thing on that stream. I gotta make a real shout out to Christian because he actually like closed it out pretty damn good, like on his last part. So yeah.
Shout out to you, Apex.
Yeah.
Malika.
And then one last one was the media literacy stream. That was a good one.
That was Darius. Darius took over.
I might need to do a part 2 because some of these takes I've been seeing on the timeline recently. Yikes!
You ever have it where you just load up your phone and you just get pissed off that someone has that opinion?
Like you wake up in the morning, check social media, and you just see stupidity. That's the first thing you see. It's just stupidity.
That's the. Like this was the first. I crap you not. Like
Yep.
Darius was like the one that hit me up on this one. He says, "Danny, I want to talk about media literacy." I'm like, Darius, when do you ever text me? I got you, then, man. Whatever. Like, hey, man, that's all you, bro.
All right, I lied. I got one more fun one. It was when Danny said the Jackie Chan virus.
That right there is cancel material. Cancel material
That's
right
on
there.
my list, but I really did want to say that on stream.
Yeah, that
That
is
counts the
cancel
offline,
material.
man.
Listen, I just said like he's an excellent martial
Yeah,
artist, and
yeah,
like
I know.
and he was like
Please
he was
stop
fighting
digging
off
yourself
people.
We know. We know. Carry on, Cody. We know.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Brilliant stuff. Oh man, Symbiote rises. But just on a quick side note, before we carry on with you, Darius, the spin-off that you and RJ have is booming. The spin-off that Adam and Danny has is going well. Like this is great. It's like I feel like I'm watching spin-offs. Like, and my version of Disney Plus is so much better than the actual Disney Plus. This is great. I don't even do anything. It's brilliant. It's glorious. I get to sit here and take all the credit. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Calm down. Ego, Jacob. Ego. Calm down with your ego. Shit.
All right.
But I will say this though. I think we can all agree one of my best moments is
Oh yeah,
the real cut.
The real cut.
The real cut stuff.
Marvelous. Go on, Darius.
All
Give
right.
us a couple of your favorites.
This doesn't really count because this has happened multiple times. But anytime Anthony and Kenny are brought up, just
Oh,
funny.
fuck.
He was going to say it.
Let me go ahead and say it. I don't believe it. Kenny will kick his ass.
Oh, I don't believe Kenny would whoop his ass.
That we were ragging on Mitch for like 30 minutes.
Oh
Just one
god, that was
stream.
hilarious. No, because I needed something to bring us together because it was getting quite hot and hot heavy. I was like, who can be the verbal punching bag? Oh yeah, Mitch is,
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine the symbiote reveal? Like Mitch revealing he has the symbiote. He's such an anticlimactic.
Nah,
He's
we're
such
fighting
an
for this.
anticlimactic piece of shit. You know, like the like that's what it would be with it.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen in Venom 3. That's what's gonna happen.
No, I still love it. I still love it how Adam said, like when Adam was talking about like Mitch saying, "What's up, girls? Let's go to the Sekai Taikai."
And I'm like, what the heck did you do? You're sat out there and you're doing nothing. Why are you
Saying nothing.
It looks like he's dipped in seaweed or something as well.
His hair looks like seaweed.
You just see Hawk just like looking at him like,
You're no player.
get some drinks, man.
Get back to the kids table with Bert. Right.
Royalty-free quiver.
Right? Yes.
Oh.
Royalty-free quiver. Hell yeah.
It's all you, Darius. Number 4.
When we went after the Hawk fanboys, that was very.
Oh, when Danny said you were about to get this L now since you said that.
You know what? Let's do that. Everyone, there you go. You're about to get this L right here.
I'm just saying, man. Every time when you hear the hog noise and the flare up,
can you redo that whole thing again?
Come on, Danny.
So I'm just telling you Hawk fanboys is like, listen, your boy ain't that good. Listen, everybody knows when that Hawk music comes on and he does this, you're gonna catch the fury of the Hawk. No, you got to get the fury of this L right here, bro. Like,
we're about to get this L since you said that.
We're gonna make that.
It happens every time. You're gonna catch the fury of the Hawk. Yeah, I'm like, nah. Every time when you do that, man, you take an L, bro. Like you should just fight out your boy
Take an L,
Eli, and you'll win every single time. Dude, stay to your true self, sir. Stay to your true self. That's my TED Talk for today.
Moral of the story: if you try to be something you're not, you're gonna catch an L.
You lose.
Pretty much.
Also, I want to announce another spin-off in the works. So we've got the Scottish Texan, we've got Peter and Miles, we've also got Vanilla Spice.
What's his name?
Ice, baby.
No, Ice.
Oh,
It's just cute, like the Billy Maguire thing, where it's just like, I'd love to shoot you sometime, Peter Parker. Peter Parker, my friend. This is a hurry for. Shimoon. Hello there.
Like brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal. Sure.
Oh man.
That's how we don't do it down here, Shane.
You know my favorite moment of yours, Darius, right? It will always, I stand by this, okay? Is this moment right here. Jacob, you, I made flash, man, homie. You pointed at me with. I felt like I was getting told off by my dad.
Speaking of that, I've not aired my thoughts publicly about the Flash.
Do you remember when Jacob said, "There's a real beginning, unlike the Flash"?
I tell you what, Danny, would you maybe like to add that to the list for next Sunday?
Do it.
Do it.
But just to give the people what they want, give us a quick 2-sentence summary. 2-sentence summary.
Disrespectful, steaming pile of dog shit. That's what Flash was.
Okay then.
Darius, I ended up watching the Flash show after it, and I now see why you would hate this even more.
The early seasons of the Flash were better than the Flash.
They were cold. I loved it.
I mean, this wasn't my favorite moment of Darius. Is when Jacob said, like, this is the beginning, unlike the Flash or something, and Darius just like left the stream.
Oh god, yeah. When we had a back and forth, and then I said, what did I say? I was like, because we're talking about Halloween ends, and and it was really triggering for me. Like, you brought on my PTSD quite high there. And then you're like, oh, but Jacob, we do get endings. We get Halloween ends. I'm like, well, we don't get beginnings anymore because of the Flash.
Damn.
And then Danny, you were just like, damn, you didn't have to do it like that, bro. You had to do it, didn't you? You had to do it.
He left, came back, and was like, "That sure won. That sure won."
Like, you get
one.
Everybody gets one.
And lo and behold, this mofo got me like 2 streams later when it was the Green Lantern comment or whatever. It was like the Green Lantern comment or something. You got me back.
Keep that in mind. I never forget. It's only a matter of time. I never forget.
Yeah.
So you like Chris?
Danny, read out the list that you have constructed for the stream, sir. And then you're like, we don't know what to say.
Can I also just say that I need some more Jacob and Darius team ups talking Star Wars because I thought I knew a lot about Star Wars, but compared to these two over here,
hey man, we need to.
Hey yo, Ahsoka just dropped a brand new trailer. Hey yo, Darius.
Bring it back. Let's go.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
I need some more of that.
Hayden all over that.
He's in the trailer. He's in the show, guys. Like, come on, he's in the show.
Yeah, they already confirmed that he was gonna be. They kind of like gave it away.
I know.
I think Rosario posted it without permission. She was like, "Yeah, he's in the show," and they were like,
"Hey, keep it secret, love." But I will say this though, Danny, do you agree with me that the best DC show of back in the day is Smallville?
Yeah,
of course.
Somebody save me.
Smallville, Arrow, Flash, in that order.
I just rewatched the entire season, all the seasons. But
I think Superman and Lois might take the throne though. Like,
speaking of DC, My Adventures in Superman, pretty good show.
I have not yet to watch it yet. I have not yet to watch it yet.
I watched the first 2 episodes. Pretty good.
No, I'll get about
it. Bit. Number 3, Darius. What is your number 3 moment?
This was the entire season 5. We watched Cobra Kai, like season 5.
Yes.
That was the entire thing was fun.
And we all had our Cobra Kai shirts and our Cobra Kai gear on. Like Cody and Shamoon were geared up. Like me, Evan, and RJ had our Cobra Kai shirts on. Danny had his bandana on, and it was just it was great, man.
And we all did karaoke.
I skipped class for that too because I had to get up early, and I was just like, you know what? And like the finale was just starting, like right as my class was starting. I was just like, nah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I was like, man, I feel great.
Who needs that? I pay for it anyway.
Like honestly,
they don't care.
Dude, it was so freaking dope. It was just the minute they were in the car, and then I have to
we all sang Tiger.
Back on the street, and we all started singing to it. Like that was a moment.
Yeah.
I remember when Daniel was doing the crane kick, and we all just did the thing, like we all did the stance.
Yeah.
The score for that.
That was great.
And we all cried with the
emotional scene in episode 5 when
I broke.
They all show up to Miyagi.
I was like, oh dang.
Episode 5, 6, and 10 are some of the best of the whole series.
It's like that man Robbie said.
Cameraman, I broke.
My man Robbie was home. I was like, the White Ranger has returned.
Yes.
The
White Ranger.
To this day, I will always make the argument. You can say Robbie was a bad character, or you could say that he had his bad moments. But who brought Daniel back? That's right, Robbie.
Robbie brought him into it. Robbie brought him back out.
Future champion. Come on, man. Future champion.
Sam and Robbie, Endgame.
Gotta happen.
Right, Cody?
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Sam and Robbie Endgame.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
Let me put it up because I haven't watched it in so long, but honestly, this right, Cody, look at you at the start of this with the middle finger. You know what? You give me Rick Grimes vibes here.
That's hilarious.
My man just.
Yeah, like we were all like taking it in, and then I freaking oh god, as soon as it hit,
his first student.
I broke immediately. Yes, Sam and Robbie is endgame. Yes.
No, I'm sorry.
I broke immediately. Dude. I was done. And then freaking, where is it? I was like, yeah, I gotta take a pause. Man. I was like, I'm gonna head out for a few seconds. But yeah, Sam and Robbie is endgame.
RJ's not here.
That's one thing I've not messed about.
RJ's not here to fight for his woman.
That's
I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about real life too, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
you know, you know.
Now we know what RJ. Now we know what RJ's jealousy
No,
is.
Jacob, it's not more like that. It's more like it's one good time. One good time.
So
number 2, Darius.
Number 2. Okay, I'm trying to remember if this was on stream or not. I'm trying to remember.
Ooh.
Better be careful.
Yeah, because I don't know if this is on stream or not.
Lord fuck what hair. Yep.
Wait, if you can't remember,
Yeah,
put it in the
with Cody
private
on
chat.
the mental health stream. Like that was, I think that brought us closer as a group, just in general. Because like, I mean, we had talked about that stuff with each other before, just like not in
that capacity.
Yeah, not in that kind of detail. And I hope we were able to like reach people that are going through some stuff. I know we're not mental health professionals or anything, but like sometimes
we have to make that.
It was important before the stream to like preface that we were not professionals.
Yeah,
our experiences.
Like, yeah, just hearing like other people's stories can sometimes like I'm not the only person going through this, or there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It does get better. That does help. I know it's helped me before.
I definitely love to do like another one to that because I wanted to do one like back in October, like as a year on from the last one.
Yeah.
Didn't get around to it.
We've all definitely gone through some shit since then. So
yes, sir.
And that's the thing. We'll touch upon certain things. Like we won't always like if it pertains to any individuals or whatever. We'll keep the names out of it, but it's more of just like the experience and the situation and how it affected us. You know, all that kind of stuff.
I think it's important to show that like. Once you get through one thing, like there's going to be other things that happen that test you. It's not you don't just conquer it one time and that's it. Like there's going to be other things that happen.
I mean, I won't forget your story, Darius, because you said to like in one of the streams that we did before that, where it was like the early days, like of you being more regular. It was Halloween, and then you told us you felt at ease that you could just come and stream with us that particular time frame, and I was like, man, that's an awesome feeling.
Yeah, it's just like when I didn't feel like I had anyone, I had you guys, and now I'm not in that place anymore. But I still have you guys, and I'm really thankful for that. So yeah, that's
anytime, man.
That's a number 2. Number 1's gonna be difficult because like
a lot of them happen offline. That's the issue.
Yeah. And this is the thing: if you can't narrow it down to one, like we can talk some more next week as well.
Yeah, I have to think about that one. I have to rewatch some streams because
there's so much. Like there's so many things that have happened. Like compilations that are done by Evan aside. There's so many moments, even in our early streams. Like, oh my god, I forgot that happened. That was freaking hilarious. Or in a stream, just last week's stream, I'm like, I forgot that happened. Thank you, Stuart, for timestamping it. Like it's crazy how many moments we have, and I do like to put this out there because people have met, they've often come at all of us individually and said, okay, you guys oh yeah, you're pretending. You guys aren't really that close. Oh, we butt heads and we clap. Like what you see on stream is very authentically replicating what actually happens. We clash, we make peace, we move forward, we deal with it, we move on. Like that's how we're dudes. That's how we do it. We fight.
What brothers do,
and we family.
Exactly. And I think yes, the road has been, let's be honest, it has been rocky the last few months. It's definitely it's had its challenges. I even had a mental breakdown where I pretty much walked away and said I'm done. and there was a gap of like 2 months of no streams or anything. But it allowed me to go back to the drawing board and assess options going forward. And in that time, Cody and RJ got their thing going. Adam and Danny got their thing going. Me and you, Darius, that Star Wars thing, that's a good shout. We could definitely do that like on our regular. But I just feel that I feel at ease knowing that things are much more easygoing, you know, and everyone's striving and achieving in the fields that they are. And I do see comments sometimes that say, "Oh, I miss the old days. I miss the nostalgia of it all." The one thing you will never get from me is Disney trying to recapture A New Hope every single movie. I'm not like, you can't. It's impossible to recapture what was. You can only live in what is and move forward. Especially because at the start of when Kings of Pop Culture was formed, everything was different. It's like I said at the start of the stream, the world was different. Everyone was at a different headspace. You know, if I just go through the 6 of us, like I work 2 jobs, I do this, I am trying to pursue acting full time. That in and of itself is enough. And I'm throwing kickboxing and gym in on top of that. Cody, you know, you've got a full-time job. You're squeezing in 2 channel ventures. Adam, you're a family man. You know, you're working. You're coming down to London soon, and you're doing craziness. Darius, you're at a point where you're really graduating to your career level, where you really want to sort of take the steps necessary to pursue your career. Evan, you're getting older, and you're really growing into being a young manister. And then Danny, you know, striving and achieving as well. Like we're all at a different point now to where we were back then. So it's definitely interesting. Thank you, King Cobra. It's definitely interesting seeing how to manage it and balance it now. And I think it's also different because we've spent more time together. We're closer as brothers than we were before. Like before, it was just people that just met up and streamed. Now it's this, you know, and it's great. Like I can literally say on any given Tuesday, "Hey Adam, let's get on Rocket League," and then Evan and Chris will join in, and then Stuart and Shamoon will join, and then we'll go on Fortnite, and Cody will be there, like, you know, strapping up with the Glock, and then like it'd be dope, you know. And then in between, I'll be sending Darius memes of Star Wars, and then I'll be talking to Danny about Damien, you know, trying to put the smack down on Batman, and then getting his ass whipped. It's great. I love it. And just that situation of doing my showcase and seeing, you know, my girl there, which was one thing, but then seeing Leon, seeing Adam, Evan, Shamoon, and Stuart just there in the crowd, I was like, wow, that is awesome. And then seeing RJ in person, and he's like, "Man, you're tall as hell."
Right, he's just small.
I said it. And then playing football in the park with RJ, Evan, Shamoon, and Stuart was just freaking. It was a simple thing, but it was so fun. It was hilarious, and I'm looking forward to when Adam comes down again, like the memories that will be created. And that's just with like 5 or 6 people. Imagine the chaos when there's like 8 or 9 of us. Like, God help whoever's in the way.
I'm just saying, if we ever get a hotel, that staff management won't like us.
We're gonna have to rent out the entire floor.
Could we order one Malakabal, please?
Get to rent out the whole floor because
I have a bowl of cereal, please.
It's gonna be like the Hangover, like in Vegas. It's just gonna be like we're gonna have a tiger and God knows we're gonna end up.
Can I just say that probably the highlight of my year so far, and just the Kings of Pop Culture altogether, was literally, like you guys said, seeing people in real life. I got to meet Darius, Shamoon, and RJ in Atlanta this year. That was one of the best experiences ever. And for the people that says our relationships are not true, that you think we're full of shit, I wouldn't spend good money on people I didn't like. So,
bro, do you know what I had to do to go see these guys?
Dude, bro, if it wasn't for passport BS, I would have been out there too. And then fucking Adam spent like a whole like extra fee just to come down for a couple of days. The amount of stress Darius had to go through just to make it out there to see you guys.
I did 5 days schoolwork in 2 days, took an exam, and then got on a plane to go to Atlanta. And like I didn't sleep for 48 hours. All right, like I wouldn't do that if I didn't like these guys.
Exactly. Same wavelength for me. When I came down to see Jacob's showcase, I had to get on a 4-hour train without any sleep at all. I didn't sleep until 11 o'clock that night.
That's like we're all saving towards this premiere. Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't save my money. Like, once I get my job and everything, I wouldn't save like just for a trip. Like, why would because it's you boys. Like, got to save, got to go on this trip. It's like,
Gotta be done.
Because let me tell you something. Work friends are different. I wouldn't go out of my way for work friends. I see work friends when I see them. Like, if I see them, I see them. But like these guys, I go out of my way to talk to them. It's not the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The power of brotherhood, Rodney. That's what this is.
Yeah.
we're not paying each other just to come on stream.
I mean, I don't want to toot our own horn here, but I'm glad that and once I start getting back on my channel's individual grind, my following will grow as well, as everyone's individual following has. But we've also got like already a lot of young people who watch. And I really am so glad for all the live Q&As I've done, or just the streams. People have said they've gone to college because of us. People who've said stuff like that, where people have role models to look up to that are positive about the importance of brotherhood, or just an older role model for them. That's an important thing, especially in today's current climate. Like, I don't want to dwell on it because we're on YouTube and it's not stuff that I really care about. But seeing Jake like absolutely demolish Logan verbally, which is his own brother. I'm like, this is what kids have to look up to nowadays with the spirit of brotherhood. Like, that's
regardless of what you think about Jake and Logan, because I don't like either of them, but you don't do that to your brother publicly.
No.
Yeah. You don't tell them like, oh man, you don't fight for real. You're an actor. I'm like, dang, bro. Like,
exactly. And we freaking none of us are related by blood, and we would never say that to each other.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, hey, yo, Cody, who said what? Hey, yo, yep. Hey, Chris, it's time. Adam, it's time.
Chris is gonna come out with them slices like.
I say this all the time. We have a Chris.
We have a manager.
Chris. It's like, man, Chris gonna come out with a samurai. Man, Chris gonna come out with a samurai sword.
Man, yeah. Also, guys, I went into my treasure trove of stuff just recently. Does anybody remember these bad boys?
Oh, Trop Trumps!
Oh, wow.
They're Pirates of the Caribbean ones as well. That's sick.
How long have you
There you go.
those?
I tell you what, just for Danny, because this is funny. Instead of showing Jack Sparrow or Barbosa, instead of showing Davy Jones, we're going to show James Norrington. Look at the picture they chose for him as well. So am I worthy to serve under the command of Captain Jack Sparrow?
But do you fear death, though?
No.
I knew that
was. I do not fear death. I fear. Oh, Darius, I got these as well.
Oh,
I haven't seen those in years.
I went on a whole like treasure trove, like these old school ones. I mean, this. I wish we saw Plo Koon like that more. I've actually been in the process of rewatching Clone Wars, so I've just finished season 1. I just finished landing at Point Rain, one of my favorite episodes in the whole show.
Oh man,
yeah, Daddy, you'll like these ones. These are right up your alley. Let me see if I
gotta
can
at least
it.
rewatch Rebels before Ahsoka. I can't get
Where
the
is it?
Clone Wars in that short period of time, but I'll at least rewatch Rebels.
Oh, there you go. Martian Manhunter. Boom.
oh, hell yeah.
But I love these. Who has played Top Trumps out of all of us?
I used to play it back in the day. I can't remember what ones I had because I had so many of them back then. And I also used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So,
I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, how did I play this game? This game is so complicated. I look back.
I don't know
how did I
what
ever understand it?
Top Trumps are, but I got a Bumblebee one.
Jacob, do you remember Match Attacks?
Oh,
I do
yeah,
indeed.
I remember those.
Match
But
attacks
yeah,
were like, I used to
Yu-Gi-Oh!
waste
I'm
so
like,
much money.
I look back at Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, how did I play this? This is
Yeah,
Darius,
man.
Darius, it's gotten worse somehow.
Them kids are a whole nother level on Yu-Gi-Oh! You try to bring out an old school deck, they're gonna laugh at you. They actually will clown you. Like it's like, what is this?
I
Like,
tried playing it recently. I didn't recognize myself. I was like, oh my god, what has happened to my fucking skills?
Yeah, no, you
It's
bring
like-
the Blue Eyes White Dragon, they're like, ha, that is a noob deck. And you're like, what? This used to be like the one of the best
that's like,
decks.
this card used to be an insta win. I would win every time I use this. Like, what do you mean?
it's like new. Like, what are you? Are you some '90s kid trying to like bring back the glory years or something? Like, man, why you gotta be like '90s kids, bro? Like, I was just trying to play.
It's the same with Pokemon these days. Like, there's so many Pokemon now that they're like, do you know this Pokemon? And you're like, why is a Pokemon a hammer? It's like, what?
This was the ultimate trump card. Hulk Strength 50. Or Galactus.
Chrissy's favorite card?
These two right here. These two were the trump cards.
Mm.
But oh god, these designs were so
Wait,
good.
wasn't
Look
there
at
no
that
Doctor Who
design.
trumps as well?
Yes, I've got those here as well.
I knew I could remember. I think that's one of the ones I did have because I
Tell
could
you what,
remember.
let me show you all the ones that I've got. Now I do have a Transformers deck, but I can't find the actual box. I don't know. Speak of the devil, I just found it.
Yes.
Right, there we
Any
go.
Is there gonna be any explosions when you open those packages up?
Good old Michael Bay. Where is it? I just had it. Oh my right, there we go. Found it. Perfect. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Penny's your aunt. There we go.
Bob and Joe.
There you go.
Oh.
I got.
That one was for you, Evan.
I got Transformers. That one.
Hell yes.
Marvel
Good
Max.
try.
Oh, nice.
I got these two bad boys as well.
They are
This is
sick.
actually my
Ooh.
first one.
They're
These two.
sick.
OT.
Star Wars Starships.
Banging.
I got the two Clone Wars ones. I don't know if they ever released any more.
Oh.
The other Clone Wars one. And I got Doctor Who. Where are you? Oh, no, I can't find it. I got these ones as well.
Oh, yes. Those look sick.
Justice League.
Justice League all the way,
Batman
baby.
looked cold on that. Oh,
There you go. Oh, these were classic. I loved these ones as a kid. These three. I used to live on these three. I got my Doctor Who ones here as well.
oh, nice.
God, Doctor Who.
Ah, there they are. I remember those ones.
And I got
And
these
you're
little-
not gonna sell none of these, aren't you?
They're probably worth a fortune. To be
No,
fair.
I'm not going to sell none of these. No.
Never. Oh, the
Wow.
Simpsons ones. I had the
Simpsons.
Simpsons ones as well. I just remember.
There you go, Evan. Your favorite one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There you go, Evan. Your other favorite one.
I don't mind him. It's
I've
John
also
Terry.
found my old PSP game, Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories, for some reason.
Oh,
Jeez,
that
man,
that
that's-
game slapped.
Wow.
PSP. I haven't heard that in forever.
There we go.
Oh, the Harry Potter ones as well.
There you go. That's my top trump
Is it-
collection.
But on the PSP, it was quality though because you could watch movies on it because they made it specifically styled like DVDs for the PSP. So you could get
Man, listen. We all had that homeboy that knew how to get the movies on your PSP.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just leaving it. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I don't need Sony to do like I don't need Sony to like do like backdrops or anything like.
Sony, you just focus on making bad
Look at
movies,
that art
okay?
style.
Just keep doing that.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, freaking the whole thing with Craven and
Yeah.
They delayed Craven a year, bro. That's hilarious.
Do you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Do you want to know something funny? You know how you know it's going to be a bad movie at this point? It gets delayed a year or it gets delayed 2 years, depending on what's happening in the story.
And no one
I
cares.
mean, at least they have
Literally no
a
one
chance
cares.
to rewrite it.
I'm going
Like,
to say
if
what the
once
great
it's
Chris
over.
would say. No one cares.
No one cares.
Yeah, 60 Incredible Hulk rant.
Yep.
Pardon you.
God damn, Danny, what the hell is?
God damn.
Bro, I was
kind of-
partying with the drinker last night, man. For just saying, like.
You mean this guy here, or?
Yeah.
Because all Scottish people are the same.
How dare you? How offensive is that? No, guys, this is what it actually.
No. Actually, no. Sorry.
No. This is what it looks like when you don't take offense at everything that happens.
Well said. You know, I will say though, like Darius and Cody, and then when we were all sat on the bus, and then me and Adam just looked at each other and went, "No, actually, no. Sorry, what? No."
Evan was sat in the corner just looking at us.
Jesus Christ.
It's just.
By your leave, Mr. Turner.
By your leave, Mr. Norrington. It's just good business.
It's just good business. Good
Good business.
But I think here is a good time to wrap. I would have made it a longer stream, but I got work tomorrow. But yeah, the celebration continues even into next week's stream. We'll get Shamoon's 5, we'll get RJ's, hopefully Yinko's as well, and maybe TCK's. But yeah, like it's crazy. 2 years, it's nuts. I love you boys. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
Family. Now, just because there's all of us here, I want you all to make yourself look as ridiculous as possible. Like put whatever you want on, and we're just gonna see who can break.
Hang on. Let me go have a look quickly.
Look as ridiculous as possible.
See what I've got.
I don't care what you do, just do something ridiculous.
Shit.
Oh God, bloody hell! Like Danny, I said that, and now everyone's bloody going on and just grabbing whatever.
Give me about a minute. I'll find something.
Well, what are you trying to find?
Something that's
Oh
funny.
Lord. Oh Lord.
I think there's a bag somewhere.
Do you know what? I need to get my. There you go. Look, I am Optimus Prime.
Nah, the bag's not it. Damn it.
My man had the graduation. Graduation, and we ain't talking. Is that more? Oh,
It's hard to breathe in this thing.
Adam,
Yes.
you look like a nun.
This is all I've got.
Lord.
Look how we all say look weird, and Evan just gets a QPR badge.
Because there's nothing. Bro, I'm in the bar.
To be
Like,
fair,
my
it
bar.
is
I
a
don't have
weird
anything
team,
to
so
do.
if you got it right.
That's a pretty random team, right?
See who's gonna break.
I'd seen the useful for it.
This is the team up we never knew we needed. See, Cody actually has it the easiest because if he breaks, we'll never know.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, guys. Other people live here,
Gosh, the freaking thing is hot.
Perfect way to summarize 2 years. Like I said last week, it's just literally if I could summarize it, Evan summarized it 2 years, one memory. I just went 2 years, one noise. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Appreciate you. Onwards and upwards. And also, this is my last day of being 25.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Birthday boy.
I'm becoming an old man. Yay. There will be a video I will be putting up tomorrow, a little short little video, a little snippet, little thing. And yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in to 2 years of craziness. Everyone who's watching after the fact or currently or on rewatch. We get a lot of rewatch people as well, because this is like a podcast for them while they're like commuting to work or whatever. So shout out to those people. Really appreciate it. Chosen Familia all the way. And yeah, onwards and upwards. And goddamn. Yeah,
Excuse me?
Shoot, that is not something to joke about.
that there's levels to joking. That's bad. Darius, will we be rewatching the holiday special?
No.
Which?
Oh, God. How can
Good thing
you
I missed out on that.
camel like that, man? Like,
Whoa, what the hell? I don't want to see Hulk's ass in the movie. Oh, God.
boy, that's an oldie.
He's
Oh,
awesome.
this is even better.
Oh, my word.
I remember this.
Talk about memory. Oh, cringe.
I guess
Adam?
love,
How was that?
I guess love conquers all. Trust the
Are you
king.
going through all the photos? Oh.
it's memory lane, Evan. Memory lane.
Memory lane. Memory lane. Oh. God damn. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you, brother. Everyone else, we will see you all very, very soon. And until then.
Till next time.
Oh,
Damn.
What a note to end on.
Dude, Danny, I should play that now, actually. That's a good shout. Woke up this morning, got yourself a dream. See you all next week.